Going on, everybody? Got the fender guards, got the rubber for the front on both sides on this Fairlane. Hood latch. Those things right there. It takes time to bend all those staples. That's crazy. But we're gonna get started on this thing this morning. Got one of the fenders down here. Got to get the chrome pieces put right here. Get these fenders, get the trim on the fenders. I've got the trim polished up. Just got to get it. Got to make some clips. It goes along here, and the chrome. Get it on, and then try to get all of this lined up on the sides. Get our fenders lined up, and then get our trim lined up, because all the trim is supposed to have red painted down the center. So probably I had thought about maybe painting it individually, but I ended up, I thought, you know what? I'll put it on the car, get it straight, tape it up, scuff and clean down the center, and paint it all at one time. That way it'll be a done deal. When it's down to that point, it'll be ready to go home. This is the piece of chrome that goes on the front of that fender. Look at how Ford made it. It's got a stud that's made to keep it from moving, but then you've got your stud that screws on there. So what I've done is I come in and cut a piece of 3/8 tubing. That way when the nut presses against the tubing, that will press against the fender and will keep it tight. Because I don't know where the original tight cap nuts are at for this car, because someone else tore it apart. But all I've done was just take and cut about a 1/4 inch piece of 3/8 tubing, and it'll slide on there and work just fine. This is what we end up with. Since that needed some type of cap, you know, I don't know how exactly they were made, but anyway, that piece of 3/8 will tighten up against the fender, and that makes it tight on the outside. All right, so check this out. On the bottom of the Ford, where the Ford fender goes, it's just a hole, and it's supposed to be some type. I really don't know what type of fastener is supposed to go through. But if you look inside, there's the hole. And see, that's where I had my line drilled up to, my brake line. But anyway, the nut is on a plate and it slides through to that outside. So we don't have that. And the parts car one broke and fell back inside. So this is what we've come up with. Took a 5/16 nut, welded it onto a piece of plate, bent it, and it can go through on the inside. See where it comes through? And then that fender will bolt to that. And then on this back side, once the line and all is put back up through there,